Alright guys, welcome to the Division Survival tutorial. I will start like this. Many people have problems with getting the Hunter mask because they couldn't finish or they finish survival runs very hard. Another thing is that people think that there is a universal guide for a survival, but in my opinion there isn't, because you will spawn every time in the different place, and that is going to make your life a little bit harder. The best advice I can give you in survival is learn the map, watch other people's survival and play. Nothing can be done easy in a division. For anything nice, any nice accomplishment in a division, you will really have to invest your time. There are some things you can do quicker, but for best achievements in a division you must play, you need to invest the time. So let's start with this one. In this survival run I was avoiding the fight. That is only one way how you can play in the survival, and people calling this run the Kolbey's run. I will just say that once you are in the first checkpoint, first spawn point, first thing you need to do obviously is to pick up your medication, your pills, take them, find that one fabric, take that fabric, and then check out the map. You will see that I marked the map on my map, and that marked place is a Kolbey restaurant. You can do this run every time you are spawning on the right side from the dark zone, or even if you are spawning below the dark zone. For the left side of the survival spawning points from the dark zone, there are different rules, but if you are spawning on the right side, this is the best run you can do. Basically the main idea behind this run is to run to that point, equip yourself with tools, materials, build yourself a warm wardrobe, and build yourself a virus filter, and then go straight to the DZ because it's close to that. The entrance of the DZ is very close to this spawn point, and you only need to learn 2 or 3 places where are the NPCs, which will of course kill you so easy because you have anything on you. And once you learn this run, you will have the easiest way to finish survival. Now, the next part is the dark zone, and in this run always once we come to the dark zone you wanna pick up division tech. As soon as you pick up enough division tech, you are going to the safe house and make yourself a golden build. And once you have a golden build on yourself, then you can start to clear the landmarks. If you are going for 6 survival caches, or if you wanna go and do a high score, I mean, you cannot do these things with the gear you are having on yourself or the gear that you pick up in the light zone, if you are not really master player, if you are not really like a god in a division. There are some players who making around 40,000 in survival. It's incredible. I just watched one of those videos. But common players with I will say tight schedule, not so much time to play the game, will find this run extremely easy, and that way I wanted to help you in a survival. God knows how many survival runs I watch from other people on YouTube, and God knows how many survivals I played, and still I'm not even close to the 30,000, which is awesome score. Now I can do 20,000 every time I play survival, but for 20,000 and get that weekly cachet with the one run, you need to play PvP, so there's certain risk in that. But if you are just going for that mask and you wanna kill 5 hunters in a survival, then this run is going to help you. So that's it for now, guys. I don't know, I will try to comment on the things I find that are important in this run, but the survival is one of the best expansions, best DLCs in the Division, I like it, I played from the beginning. I also have a friend who never plays survival, although we start to play Division at the same time. It's now more than 1 year, but he never played. I mean, I understand if you don't like to play that type of a gameplay. For me, it's a fantastic game where you, I mean, it's a heart and soul of the Division, of the shooter looter, where you start from the beginning every time, and I like that. I like that idea that you have to grind, equip, and you have to be careful, avoid the fight in the beginning, then start to destroying them. You have to watch all time on your wardrobe, not to freeze outside, and it's every time it's different. I mean, there are some things you are doing the same every time you're playing survival, but I like that. Really, I like that idea that you are starting with nothing and you have to get home safe in this harsh environment. So again, guys, just watch survival runs, and when you start to play, you will start to recognize different places on the map. You will start to remember those places, and every each survival you play, you will be better and better. So that's the best advice I can give you. I can give you a dozen of advices, like you can start, and if you're playing PvP, first things you need to do is to make yourself extended mag. This is also first thing you can do in the PvE content. Other thing is the wardrobe, the weather equipment is more important in the beginning than it is your build. Basically the toughness and firearms and electronics. So there is also one common advice, especially now after the 1.8 update. What you want to do, you want to pick up all the items that have a stamina on yourself. You don't want to be too squishy during the gameplay, so as soon as you pick up the I don't know, backpack or gloves or anything that has stamina on it, you put it on. On the other hand, if you pick up the blue mask, you always want to put that blue mask, doesn't matter is it stamina, electronics, or because the mask will always give you some nice stats. This also goes for the backpack, because your backpack is electronics, so whatever you get, you are going to improve. Holster, always pick up a holster and equip the holster that has stamina on it. It doesn't have to have firearms, doesn't have to have electronics. All the things you need are stamina in the beginning of the game. Once you are in the DZ and you start to making your golden build, then you really don't care the stats you're going to get for a build, because golden build is golden build, and you will have always a great chance to finish the survival if you have all golden items equipped on yourself. But let's say for example, if you get all electronics, then you will have to adapt your gameplay, and you will have to use more your skills than you are using your gun. On the other hand, if you are lucky enough and you get all things stamina and firearms, then you can go and run and gun through the dark zone in the survival. You know what I wanted to tell you guys. You have to adapt your gameplay on the things you are getting in the survival. So if you are lucky enough and from the very beginning you start to picking up the things that are already stamina, then you can take out some fights in the light zone, but I will not recommend that for new players. Once you are experienced enough, you can go and do a high score, then you want to kill everything in your way in the survival. But for the beginning, you have to be careful, you have to know what you want to put on yourself, and start to practice. I mean, there's no other way to help you in a survival. You cannot play for your first survival and immediately be good at it. Believe me, guys. I had like 1,000 and something hours in a division, but survival was hard for me. It was hard. I could easily do challenging mode, I could finish legendary solo, but survival, even now I can make a mistake and go down in a survival. So Just watch other people's survival and play a lot of survival if you want to be good at it. There's no other way. Uh, you also need to know how to craft. You really need to know the crafting in the division, how that thing works, what you want to achieve. For the weapons, once you're building the golden build, I can recommend you weapons I am using. I'm always going with the ACR assault rifle and the sniper rifle custom M44. That is the best choice of weapon, at least for me. For PvE, if you go PvP, then you can think about taking the assault rifle and the Navy MP5 ST or LMG. So it really depends on the type of your gameplay and what you think is the best for you. I can tell you what's best working for me. You always want to have medical skill on yourself, you always want to have pulse, and you also want to have a turret equipped once you are start to doing the hunters, or if you have electronics build. And these are general things, guys. If you play the division, you know what I'm talking about. You just have to apply those things into survival run. So at this point, we are close to the safe house, close to the Kolbey's restaurant, and what I'm doing right now, I'm just running around the safe house, and you try and remember those places, because you will see that we will pick up 2 or 3 weapons. We will pick up enough materials, and after I finish picking up things around the safe house, we will go inside and craft ourselves things we need for the dark zone. So this is the Kolbey's restaurant. Right here you can see the entrance. Here from the left side are some tools. It's very easy to remember because this one place you just have to do it in a circle, in a certain way, and you will remember it really quickly. Now I'm going in the place from where I came from. You will remember that place, but only from the different side. There are weapons here, and the medikit is below, and really you don't want to pick up fight yet. I mean, you can, but if you want to do a quick run, then you're just picking up things and saving those things to make yourself a virus filter and warmer wardrobe. You will see in this garage you will find the tools and electronics. Then we will go across the, be careful, there is a firebomb inside. Then we will go through the garage, we will jump over the fence and pick up another weapon. So I will comment on the things and try to help you with this run. This is one of the easiest ones in the survival. So as soon as you get assault rifle or blue or purple SMG, you wanna equip that just in case. But you saw that I didn't fight a lot. I didn't fight at all in this run till now.
Warning. Vital signs indicate probable infection.
Always be careful and watch on your timer, and as soon as you get the this injection or a pill, you wanna take it. That way you will have more time in the dark zone. In general, you will have more time in the survival. This is the best thing you can get in the light zone. It's a purple holster and it got all 3 categories: firearms, stamina, electronics. You wanna equip that on yourself. Okay, now we finished picking up things around the Kolbey's, and we are going to convert all the items we don't need and make it into materials. Of course, you want to check out what you have and make the best build you can get from the things you have. All other things you will deconstruct, and you will see the process on the crafting table. So first thing after you convert materials you wanna do is your pulse, your medical skill, and the turret, if you have enough materials. But you will have enough if you do this run. Everything else you can save for a dark zone. You can make yourself a purple weapon. I always go with the LVOSC in this safe house. And you don't need other purple weapon. Possible is that you had already one purple weapon while you was picking up things in the first part of the game. Basically, the closer you are to the dark zone, the items you are picking up have better score and better grade. So in the first part of the survival you will pick up only green tools and materials and green equipment items. Somewhere in the middle you will start to pick up the blue things, and the closer you are to the dark zone you have better chance to pick up the purple items. So the extended mag you can do only in the first safe houses, which are the close to the spawning point. In the middle of the map of the light zone you are not going to be able to make extended mag. So if you wanna do extended mag, you only need 2 green tools for that, which I didn't do in this run, but usually I'm doing this. You can make extended mag only in the first safe houses. So if you pick up first green tools, you need only 2, you go back in the safe house and make extended mag. It will help you significantly. Your DPS is going to be incredible with the extended mag. So I was lucky enough in this run and I had enough materials to make myself a turret, medical skill, and the pulse. For PvP the pulse is very important in the first part of the game because it will show you the other players also, and medical skill is the first thing you want to do. But you cannot make medical skill until you reach the safe houses that are close to the DZ. In the first 2 levels of the safe houses, in the safe house close to the spawn point and safe house in the middle of the map, you can only do medical station box. But I don't recommend that you craft yourself a box medical station, because especially in PvP you can be seen from miles. If you put the turret or medical station on the floor, every single player in your vicinity is going to see you, and you don't want that in PvP. For PvE it's not that important. If you used to play with a box, then you can craft yourself one, but I was always saving the things for the medical skill and the turret and the pulse. So since I didn't make any extended mag in the first safe house, I decided and make any available magazine for my LVOSC. I make heavy magazine, spring loop here, and okay, now we are getting out of the safe house. We have everything we need and we are going for a DZ. In this street you will have to, now you can pick up the fight and you will have to clear out some enemies. As you can see, the entrance to the DZ is just in front of us, like 100 meters from here. I had a little bit more than I wanted to, more trouble than I wanted to with these guys, but now we're going for a dizzy, and here in this place on the left side there's usually a weather item, but now it's energy bar, and there is also one weather item you will see here behind this corner on the right side, so be sure to pick it up if you think you don't have nice wardrobe on yourself. Anyway, if it's PvP, you just wanna pick up everything. You don't wanna leave anything behind you. You don't want other players to equip themselves. So pick up anything. Just don't leave anything in PvP.
Core body temperature is now below what is required for
I'm
normal
freezing,
metabolic
so
function.
I know the barrel is right here in front of the entrance to the dizzy. I will warm up a little bit and then I will show you one more place with the weapons, actually two more places, and the second place is optional. But since you are so close here, you want to pick this up. There are also some additional tools and weapon parts here, right below this
Core temperature is
construction
now
site
below
plateau.
optimal levels.
On the top of this is a weapon. You want to pick that up. Behind it's a weapon parts, and pick that up. Go back down, pick up those tools below, and then jump over the fence, pick up the grenade that is also here, you will see, and then I will show you the awesome place to farm if you don't have enough of your things here. You wanna go up here, you see those guys below, I'm just showing, pointing towards them. You wanna kill those three guys, enter the building, and jump through the window on the other side of the building. There is also kind of a small landmark with another weapon box and many other items. I didn't have to do this in this run, I just skipped that part and go straight for a dizzy. Once you're in a dizzy, as I said, if you are listening and watching this run, you wanna go for a division tech. That is the most important thing you can do once you enter the DZ. The reason number one is you need division tech for your golden
Body
build,
temperature dropping below normal
and the
levels.
reason number two, you want a golden build if you play PvP because of other players. So as soon as you get into dark zone, if you are first in the dark zone, you have a great advantage. If you pick up enough division tech and make yourself a golden build, you will have enormous advantage over the players that are coming into the dark zone. They will still have blue, purple builds on yourself, and you will simply devastate any of them with your golden build. So that's why I didn't lose so much time in the light zone. I wanted to get as fast as I can into dark zone, equip myself, and from now on there is no way you can lose the survival or get killed by another agent. Only if he's way much better than you are. The build is making a significant difference in the survival because you know what is golden build, and blue and purple items simply cannot compete to that. So now I'm picking up the division tech. This is the route you wanna take, and you always wanna enter DZ at this place. So you will remember,
Infection temporarily
you will
stabilized.
exactly remember the route I take in this. This is the reason why I upload this one. It's very easy to remember those things. Still, don't pick up any fights in the dark zone also until you have golden build. So you just want these guys to get off, and you will only have to pick up fight here where is the division tech, but these are all red ones, so you will easily do them. You have to put down these guys so you can pick up your division tech, but you will do that really easy. And this is the first division tech. In this run, if I remember correct, I pick up around 20 division tech, which is more than enough with all other materials you already have on yourself to craft yourself a golden build. Once you are having a golden build, you are king in the survival, and things are going to go smooth from then. Right now, These guys can be here or a little bit far away. Now they are here. You have to do them because right here by those ambulance cars are med kit, tools and stuff you wanna pick up. So you wanna deal with these guys and pick up these things. Sometimes they are far away and they are not going to interact with you, but since they are here I have to take them down. Medicine, all the things you need. Now we are going to the gas station. It is a landmark and you don't want to fight these guys because they will devastate you. We will only steal the division tech. So once you pick up all the things by these ambulance cars, you want to go straight down the street and enter the gas station here. Go upstairs, pick up everything on the roof of the gas station and get the hell out of here. You don't want to disturb these guys. You don't want to aggro on them. So but we are stealing from them. We don't want to fight with them yet. We will clear them out later. So this is the box, landmark box. I'm not picking up those sealed gear caches because I will go and try to pick up 6 survival caches. 6 is the highest number of the survival caches you can actually extract in the dark zone, but you will end up with the 8 because you will get additional 2 survival caches if you extract with your own 6. So at the end of the run we will have 8 survival caches. So after you clear out the roof of the gas station, you want to go this way. At the end of this street, it's a blind street, it's another division tag. Sometimes I don't go there because it's far away from everything else, but I just wanted to show you all the tech I know in this run here. So pick this up. There's also weapon parts and a grenade here, and you wanna pick everything. On the left side is another medicine. Pick that up and then we'll go further. Right now you just wanna pick up your I'm sorry guys, you will see what I'm talking about. My mind just take these guys out. These are only red ones. You can do them really easy and pick up your antivirals. Alright, so
Antiviral cache secure.
if you are going for a high score, it's important to pick up your antivirals. They will give you some nice points, but you can extract even without them. If you don't want to lose your time, you can extract without the antivirals.
Immune response detected. Infection imminent.
Right now we will just run and pass by the gas station again, and then you will see another place with the division tag.
Infection progress halted.
So just try to remember this route for division tag in the dark zone. Now if you just run far enough from the NPCs in the gas station, they are not going to go aggro on you. Okay, just avoid the fight with these red ones. You don't want to aggro the bosses on the gas station. We will deal with these red ones here when we are far enough from the gas station. So the division tech is on top of that truck, so pick it up and finish those guys. We'll have easy job here. There are also tools and fabric here, I think, in this backyard, so pick that up. All the items you are picking up in the dark zone are golden. I mean materials you are picking up in the dark zone. You will get one material, but it's going to be golden. So that's important thing. So you also want to pick up materials in the dark zone. You will need that to craft your build. Here is one med kit, and we are going down into garage, and another division tech is here, and another medicine is here. So pick that up. You also want to pick up everything else, of course. The food and the stuff. So after the garage right here, we are going across the street and we are going to run through the landmark. So be careful and don't stop here, just run through the landmark. We will end up on the other side and we will be close to the DZO2 safe house. So if I didn't wanna fuck around, this landmark is very hard, and you wanna run through, go on the first floor, pick up those tools and another division tech. You will see the bosses are on the first floor, actually down below us right now. I didn't even want to look at them, but just pick up these things and go back. Right now we can have problem with the purple ones here, but also avoid the fight and run towards the safe house. Be careful, they can easily kill you. Those are two LMB guys here and a couple of red ones, but just get away. We still don't want to pick up any unnecessary fights. Okay, you can clear out these guys in front of the safe house. There is only 3 of them and they are all red. Then we will go across the street and pick up another division tag. Be sure to take the food and the drink and your medicine all the time. You don't want to get thirsty or hungry status, so just every once in a while check out your status and take all those things.
Warning. Vital signs indicate probable infection.
It's very important in the survival,
Alert.
because if you are thirsty or hungry, you're going to be weak and NPCs can kill you more easy. Alright, this is another division tech, and after that we will go to steal the division tech from another landmark. It's a Caucasia sports store. If you come from this side, there are one box of tools here, and then we will go upstairs. So pick up these tools right here and go upstairs. Inside the building, Caucasia Sports Store, are 2 division techs. We will steal them from the NPCs. There is another set of tools here, and then you just wanna enter the building. You will not aggro NPCs here. This is the nasty landmark 2. You will just pick up this division tech here, and then we will go down 1 floor, and if you are careful and just stick to the left side, you will not aggro those bosses here. Then just go around the corner, we will pick up another division tech and get the hell out of this building. Just exit the same way you came from. Just go back to these escalators and we will exit the building here, pick up some more tools, and then we will head our way to the DZO3 and the DZO3 safe house. There are tools here. There are also another set of tools down there. you will see we will pick them up too, and one fabric, we can steal one fabric from the inside of the building and not aggro the NPCs. I'm just going for that fabric right here. You see them upstairs. These guys, you don't wanna mess with them yet. Yeah. Okay, now we are going, actually I was going and wanted to show you the extraction point. This is extraction point, but of course you will know that it's on your map. But there are also some useful materials here which you wanna pick up if you have enough time. So it will make you more easier to make your build, your golden build. There are some electronics here, weapon parts, and another set of electronics, if I remember correct. Because for every single gear set item, golden gear set item, you will need to have 3 golden fabrics and 1 golden electronics. So more you pick up, you will have more materials and you will be able to make yourself a golden build. I think I forgot to pick up 1 electronics upstairs.
Alert. Infection progress halted.
Also, when you drink water, the items are going to glow, so you will have easier time to pick them up because they will glow. You will spot them immediately. Okay, we exit
Drop in core temperature
the
detected.
building, extraction site building, and we are going towards the DZ03 and the DZ03 safe house. Don't wanna mess with these guys, just turn right here, go through this small passage. Between those buildings are 2 purple NPCs, do them with your sniper or any weapon you have. 1-2 headshots going to be enough. You wanna pick up everything from the floor, as I said earlier. Here you will find the med kit and weapon parts. If you have 3 med kits, don't waste it. It will eventually disappear if you open and you're not picking up. So save it for a later. Or you can just take that med kit and spend it so other players cannot pick them up. That's the waste, but you can do that. It's also kind of a tip. Don't leave anything behind you because of another players if you are playing PvP. Okay, these are red ones, and at the end of this street is another division tech, and this is the DZ03 safe house right here. But we will not enter yet. We will go and pick up 1 more division tech and then come back to the DZ03 safe house and start crafting our golden build. Basically from this street, there are also 1 medicine here. You just wanna go straight. Okay, clear out these guys, but go straight in the other way, and at the end of that street is another division tech, but you will see that.
Warning. Vital signs indicate probable infection. Alert. Infection temporarily stabilized.
Another electronics. Now you have to be careful. There are some mobs here and 2 cleaner guys. Just run past them and pick up your things. On the way back you can kill them, or you can just run and pass by them and leave it to other agents to have problems with them. Whatever you wanna do. If he see those guys here, he will possibly think that there is the vision tech here, and you will make him run for nothing. So that's the reason I didn't kill them here. I just want to leave them. Anyway, we will kill them later when we start clearing landmarks. Okay, we pick up almost anything we could, and it's time for the golden build. So I'm just going to leave you watch the golden build creation on the crafting table. Everything is the same as in the previous safe house, only we are now crafting the golden build. Deconstruct all the items you don't need, convert them into the golden material, and craft yourself build. First thing you wanna do is a holster. I didn't do the holster first because I had nice purple holster, but holster is going to give you all three categories, so it's a logic way to do if you have a little bit weaker build. If you don't have holster, first thing you want to do is holster, golden holster. Okay, I knew already I have enough materials for everything, so I craft a flare gun, and right now deconstruct all the items and make golden items out of them, and just be patient and make yourself a golden build. Alright guys, after we finish with the crafting and we make ourselves a nice build and the weapons, we are going to clear out the landmarks. Finish watching this crafting here. Be sure to look at the weapon mods I was putting on. You can also go with the optimal range mods. One of my friends suggested me. Then you can do the NPCs from the distance, more from the distance. You will have awesome damage from the distance, but I kinda stick with those ones right here. Be economic, be sure to use all the materials you have. If you have even more materials, you come to the safe house with more division tech, then you can even make yourself mods for gear items like firearms, electronics, stamina mods. So in that way you can even tweak and make your talents active on your rifles. So it also RNG depends what kind of talents you are going to get on the weapons. You can check out that before you start to making your mods, and maybe you can even make all of your weapon talents active in this build, which is going to be a huge advantage over the other players and over the NPCs, but I'm sure you already know those things. Anyway guys, I'm going to say goodbye here. I did this guide as I think it's going to be helpful, and I didn't go in too much of the details. As I said before, be sure to play survival and learn the map. That's the most important thing. I will need to make another 4 or 5 survival runs from every different spawn point in the beginning, and all of them can be useful, but in general I think this is the survival run that can help you really to see what it's all about, how to start, what to do first, what type of weapons and gear sets you wanna equip on yourself and stuff like that. So thanks for watching. Thank you all for being my subscribers, guys. Have a nice day. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay. If I remember correct, I cleared out the 9 landmarks in this one, got barely over 20,000. That was enough for me, and I will sign out here. Drop a like, comment, subscribe if you are new to the channel. Leave the comments and tell me what you want to see in the survival, and possibly I will make another run with and try to answer all of your questions through the comment section under below this video. See you later, guys.
temporarily stabilized. Warning. Body temperature dropping below normal levels. Warning. Now entering a contaminated area. Exiting the contaminated area. Core temperature is below optimal levels. Warning. Infection levels increasing. Alert. Infection progress halted. Detecting lowering of core body temperature. Threat of hypothermia increased. Warning. Infection progressing.
They got a power. You got a job to do.
Drop in core temperature detected.
There's no chance.
Core body temperature drop.
Drop the gun. Heads up, burning.
Alert. Infection temporarily stabilized. Core temperature is dipped below optimal levels. infection levels increasing. Alert. Infection progress halted. Detecting lowering of core body temperature. Threat of hypothermia increased. Alert. Infection temporarily stabilized. Core temperature is dipped below optimal levels.
Wake up, people! Fuck this one up!
drop.
What you need to do? What's taking so long? Need more ammo! Crap! They're killing us! It's a clear shot! Yo, what the fuck is that? Just about right now! It's a clear shot!
Detecting lowering of core body temperature. Threat of hypothermia increased.
Taking so long?
Warning. Infection levels increasing.
It's not okay! God damn it! It's on! Focus fire on the target! Turret! Finish this! Get off me!
Warning. Infection progressing.
Clear out the AO! HEF assholes! Gonna sweep the target spotted! Changing target! Down over here!
Alert. Infection temporarily stabilized. Infection levels increasing. Alert. Infection progress halted.
Battalion is ready. Damn, our material is sitting there. Engaging target! Onward! Alright! Going on! Take cover!
Warning. Infection progressing.
Eyes forward! Done for!
Alert. Infection temporarily stabilized.
Focus your fire! Lock this area down!
Finish this.
Head down! Follow right down! You are weapons free! Loading! Grenade down! Toss rifle frag! You are hooked! Head down! Move right now! Maintain heavy fire! Keep up the pressure!
Warning. Infection levels increasing.
Come on, make it easy on yourself! Toss the rifle frag! Direct your fire! Maintain heavy fire!
Infection progress halted. Core temperature is below optimal levels. Warning. Infection progressing.
Let me finish this.
Gotta make another break, guys. Sorry.
Alert. Infection temporarily stabilized. Warning. Infection levels increasing. Core body temperature drop.
attention. Locking on your position now.
Armed hostile inbound. Body temperature dropping below normal levels. Core temperature is below optimal levels.
Seconds. Seconds.
Warning. Infection progressing.
Prepping to land. Seconds before we evac. We'll be in the air in 10. Evac Hello, returning to Lighthouse. Civilian helicopter approaching.
Armored hostile detected. Drop in core temperature detected.
Seconds to go. Seconds. Seconds. Putting her down. We are taking off in 30.
Alert. Infection progress halted.
Ten seconds to take off.
Core temperature is below optimal levels.
Hello, returning to base.
increasing. Body temperature dropping below normal levels. I'm gonna look around.
Find you. I see ya. Big mistake. Come on. I'll find you. I see ya. Right here. Come on. Nikolai got your number. Come on. EMP deployed. Come on.
Alert. Infection temporarily stabilized. Warning. Infection progressing. Detecting lowering of core body temperature. Threat of hypothermia increased. Alert. Infection progress halted. Warning. Infection levels increasing. Alert. Infection temporarily stabilized. Warning. Infection. Alert. Infection progress halted. Warning. Infection levels increasing. stabilized.
How many of us?
Let me finish this. I'm gonna kill you.
Warning. Infection progressing. Alert. Infection progress halted. Warning. Infection levels increasing.
Here we go!
Sit back!
Don't need no permission to kill!
Not even breaking a sweat here. That's a case of brain. Nothing to worry about.
Get lost for target! Cover me! On me!
Got the phone. Got it.
Alert. Infection temporarily stabilized. Warning. Infection progressing. Alert. Infection progress halted.
Contact! Contact!
Don't get sloppy! Let's get this done!
Big mistake!
Evacuation helicopter approaching.
High threat target detected. Warning. Infection levels increasing. Warning. Infection has reached critical mass. Alert. Infection temporarily stabilized. Warning. Infection is approaching lethal levels.
Seconds to go. Seconds. Seconds. Landing initiated. Seconds to evac.
Alert. Infection progress halted.
Seconds to evac. This bird's coming home.
We're back online here in the Boo, and I hear you made it. Thank God. We got a lot of work left to do now that the storm is almost over. Don't make me get all sentimental on you, okay?
Readings indicate this area is safe.